Hello everyone, welcome to day 44 of my 77-day video challenge. Today I am going to talk to you all about role models. Each of us might have some role models or someone whom we look up to in our life or who changed our life for better and we follow their principles, strategies, some things like that. Today, I am going to share with you all two role models whom I look up to or who literally changed my life. So, let me share who they are with you all today. So, first is my grandfather, that is my mother's father. I grew up listening him telling us his life stories. One life story that really stood out for me and became a big motivation for my life is I'll share with you all briefly. My grandfather, he lost his father at a very young age. Then his mother took him to live with one of her brothers, and like my grandfather's uncle, basically. So that uncle said, "You guys can live with me and forever, for however long you want." And also, he had a very good business. He encouraged my grandfather to participate in the business and then just take care of things and all that. But after a few days, my grandfather, he always want to be independent. He didn't like it to be dependent on others. And also he wanted to study. He wanted to go into education, do some corporate jobs or some things like that on that front. So one night, without telling to anyone, he wrote a letter to his mom and uncle. He left home, went to a nearest different city, and then he worked in multiple jobs and all that. And then he completed his high school, and then he went into public domain as well. And finally, he retired as a superintendent in some public department. He himself, along with my grandmother, brought up six children, and my mother being the eldest daughter of him. That particular story really inspires me. Like how, without no one telling him, he himself took the decision and left the house so courageously, went to a new place, an unknown place, and then started working on multiple things, supported himself, funded himself, and then completed his education as well, and then got into some big position in one of the public departments. So that really inspires me. It makes me think like, how can anyone pushes themselves so much that they can take that kind of a action, and with no one telling you, with no one leading the path for you, or no one mentioning that this is the way you have to go, and all such things, much more than that. So that story, whenever I feel disappointed or whenever I am lost my way or whatever it is, that is a story I remember, and it is just part of me. It is not something I have to remember again. It is just part of my body, but I bring it to my attention and think and then get some inspiration from that and then move along. That is one of my stories, and my grandfather is my first role model. And then second one is my father. He is one of the sibling. He's one of the child from nine siblings, and even in his young age, he also had some health issues, some breathing problems and asthma and such kind of things. He completed high school, but after that, to continue into further studies, they didn't had college or anything in their own city where they are living at that time. So, and because of his health problems, his family mainly encouraged him to stay back or into look into multiple other things instead of continuing this education or going into a different city and all those things. But irrespective of all that, he went into a different city and then continued his education, and finally he got his diploma in civil engineering. And that city is so far, he used to use any mode of transport. Either he walked or ran or biked or whatever possible. He used to strive, and he used to go to that lengths, and then enormously multiple things he had to do in order to complete that diploma in civil engineering. Then he, along with my mom, brought us up like four children, I being the eldest daughter of all. And again from him also, same like my grandfather, I think like how he was so independent, or how he was without anyone encouraging or being there or showing us the path and all those things. He took those decisions, he took those difficulties, and whatever is there, and then he moved forward and then completed whatever he wants to complete, that goal he achieved, that particular goal. And finally he also retired as in a all India president level from the organization. So those two stories really stand out for me, and what I learned from them is education is the most important thing, using which you can not only support yourself, but you can support your family, and even you can serve others and even the community as well. That is the biggest thing what I learned. And that's why since my childhood I love reading, studying, or anything. If someone challenges me, do something, this certification, that whatever it is, I'll just go right, jump in, and then might be able to do that as well. In fact, one of those certifications only helped me even to come to United States as well, to on a wonderful opportunity, and then maybe explore many more opportunities for me based on those my habit of reading or studying or exploring the certifications what I have completed. So that is the way what I think, and what I gained from these people. That's why whenever we tend to lose our focus, or whenever we are trying to accomplish something, I think these stories will help us to take us where we want to go. So who are your role models? Like what is that stands out for you, that you will be able to take some inspiration from that, and then keep you going forward. That is what I think most importantly we need to learn. So we are not alone, is what I completely feel. Though my grandfather is no more, he's no more, and my father lives in a very in India basically, so pretty long way from where I am living. But sometimes when even our role models are like that, even when they are not physically present with us, but they are with us for our lifelong, directing without us knowing, directing us, guiding us, and taking our path. Sometimes we think like how I was able to do that, or how am I being able to take the decision, or what is giving me courage, what is giving me strength. Some questions we might ask, but we might even not find answers. But in born or these things what we derive from our role models, which help us take us wherever we want to go. So whatever your role models are, pay attention to them. What is it, one or two things, qualities you ingrained from those people, and what is giving you strength and courage and to achieve whatever goals you have set for yourself. So today I would like to ask you, who is your role model. Please share with us in our video, and if there is a story, we would love to hear those stories as well, and we want to learn from them as well. So I hope you enjoyed this session. I will see you all in my next. Thank you.